Hello everyone, thank you guys for joining me today. We're going to get a little upper body movement practice in. So we're just going to start with our upper body. All we're going to do first is just reach side to side. Think about reaching and twisting and breathing. So all you're doing is just moving side to side. You're just trying to breathe back and forth, just reaching palm up, turning. So we're going to work on our upper body, mobilizing the upper back and scapula, just taking a minute to check in, be present with ourselves and see how we feel. So we're just going to reach side to side, palm up, take our time, really stick with it. Breathe, embrace, just stick with it, be present. Wherever you're at, twist and reach. And you're just opening up side to side, guys, wherever you are. So you should feel this through the upper back, the shoulders, maybe even your core a little bit, maybe even down to the hips. So we're twisting and reaching, palm up. So twist and reach, palm up. We'll do a few more, then we'll switch. That's it, guys. Stick with it. I know it's pretty tough, but we're really getting that upper back mobilized. And look at the hand as you twist and reach. That's it, guys. A few more. All right, guys. Now all we're going to do is go front to back. So just open it up. Just take your time. Just try to open up front to back. Try to drive your palms back. You're opening up as wide as you can. You're taking your time, squeezing your upper back. Try to open that upper back up. This is good mobility before your workout. If you're doing push or pull, anything really, just to open up that upper back, get it mobilized. We'll do a few more repetitions here. So we're just opening up, switching hands, driving our palms back, taking our time, just trying to mobilize that upper back, still keeping our core engaged, but we're just trying to get this movement practice in just to see where we're at and stick with it. All right, guys, now all we're gonna do is front to back. So right here, we're just going down front to back. We're taking our time, we're getting as long as we can. We're just going front to back, really opening up, and we're sticking with it. We're breathing, we're letting it go, and everything starts with the breath, right? So you're breathing, you're moving, you're trying to generate some heat. Open the upper back, shoulders up, arms, and so you should feel good in your shoulders, upper chest, arms. We'll do a few more repetitions here. So we're just reaching up and swiping it down, up, swipe it down. That's it. Stick with it. Just swipe it down. A few more. And now all we're going to do is reach out in front and cut the air. So you're just going to reach out, try to go palm up, cut the air. Keeping your core engaged, just slice the air in front of you. So you're breathing, you're moving, you're taking your time. You're just being present, getting that upper back in, you're moving, you're mobilizing that area, and you're slicing the air in front of you. So you're reaching out, really trying to push your arm off to your body actively. So the main thing is, wherever you're at today, you're actively trying to mobilize your upper back, your T-spine. And for a lot of people, this is going to get really tight and stiff, especially if you're working on computer screens or looking at screens all day. So reaching out and cutting the air and getting some motion in there is good. We'll do a few more reps, guys. That's it, guys. Stick with it. Cut that air in front of you. Slice it, palm up, slice it, slice it, slice it, slice it, slice it. All right, guys, so now we're gonna go out here. We can drop down to our knees to isolate this one a little more. So we're still gonna stay tall, but we're gonna go arms out. You can make fist or arms straight out. So forward, up, back. We've done this a lot. Pretend your hands are on bookshelves and you're just moving through each of these positions, really just trying to mobilize that upper back area, shoulders. A lot of times our shoulders get impinged. You know, a lot of these areas get really tight for a bunch of us. So if we're doing a lot of bench pressing, shoulder pressing, rows, pull-ups, now we'll switch directions. So up, forward, down, back, up, forward, down, back. So just take your time, guys. We just switch directions. We're just going through it and we're just moving. Our hands are out here on 45s and we're just moving through this progression, just being present with where we're at. A few more repetitions, guys. Keep your core engaged. And now we'll hit the elbows. So what we're gonna do is bring your elbows in by your side, pull it up, push it down. Stay as tall as you can, pull it up, push it down. Pull it up, push it down. Just stick with it, guys. Just breathe and be patient where you're at. So you're only really trying to move at the elbows. You're pulling the energy up and then you're pushing it down. Just breathe. That's it, guys. Good work. Stick with it. A few more. Pull it up, push it down. And you're mobilizing your elbows. And right now I can see my right arm is feeling it a little more than my left arm. Maybe that's because my right's my dominant arm. Not sure. But I'm just sticking with it. That's it. Pull it up, push it down. Pull it up, push it down. From now, all we're going to do is some wrist circles. So right here, we'll take our wrist. We'll go palms up. So main thing is try to keep your forearms vertical and you're just circling at the wrist. So you're just moving at the wrist, trying to get some motion in there, mobilizing that. We'll switch sides. We'll go in both directions, but really you're trying to articulate at the wrist. So you're just trying to get that movement in at the wrist, switch sides again, just generate some heat, some love. And I can still feel the right side is a little tougher. And I can see it, if you can visually see it, it's a little lagging, but it's okay. So we'll stick with these wrist circles and it's a workout, right guys? That's why we're here. Now what we'll do is we'll come down and we'll get a little more wrist action. We'll just come down on all fours. We'll take our palms and we'll turn them out and we'll just shift our weight side to side. So we're just trying to get a little more wrist love here. And I can feel that my left wrist, I have a little more leeway, but my right wrist is a little stiff. So I'm just gonna work side to side. I'm just shifting my weight back and forth. My palms are out. And I'm just breathing, trying to mobilize that wrist and see why it's tight and see if it's causing any discomfort. That's it, guys. Stick with it. A little bit longer. All right, now all we're going to do is take one hand. We're just going to turn it backwards. So one hand's backward, one hand's forward. We're just going to work on that wrist. So we're just taking our time. We're breathing. We're just sitting into it, taking it into a couple different shapes. We're really trying to get a nice stretch. We're just being present with ourselves, just breathing, releasing that tension. And I feel this all the way up in my forearm, my fingers. Stick with it. This part of my wrist was stiff and tight. And it's always good, guys, to check in, move, breathe with your body 10, 20 minutes a day, once or twice a day, just to be present. All right, guys, we'll regroup, shake that out, switch sides. So now we just turn the other hand backwards and we're just working on this wrist. So we got our weight on this wrist. We're breathing, we're moving around, we're taking our time. But like I said, we're just being present where we're at, we're shifting.